Hello and welcome. Just a very quick video here, should only be a couple of minutes. Just want to walk you through a nice little setup which presented itself on the ES or the S&P 500 June futures contract. This week is the week commencing the 8th of June 2020, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through how this setup presented itself and how we positioned ourselves to take a really high probability trade on the back of it. What I want to do is I want to focus particularly on last week, so I'm going to just zoom out into a daily time frame on the ES 500 June contract. And I'm particularly interested in this candle here, which is Friday the 5th of June. It was a non-farm payroll number, much better than expected, and we saw a significant rally on the back of it. When we go down into a shorter time frame, I'm going to take this down into a 30-minute time frame so we can actually explain what we're actually looking at. So this is the particular move in question. So this is 1:30 GMT with quite a significant rally, and we've gone sort of from 31.30 right up to just above the 3200 mark, like in the space of 2.5-3 hours, which is quite a significant rally. And we haven't over the course of this week, we haven't really looked at this particular zone in here from a price exploration point of view. We would typically look at this from a market profile point of view, and what is really relevant is how we differentiate between the Globex hours and the cash market hours. So these two candles right here represent trade that's occurred during Globex. So the cash market isn't even open. So we've taken the high off this candle here, which is roughly 31.78, 31.79, as a potential area of interest. So it's the beginning of an area of interest, and we've actually tweeted about this a couple of times this week about this area between 31.79 and 31.81, this sort of area here, given what's happened on the back of this. But we're looking at this particular high of the Globex session, and this should be treated like a vacuum. That there wasn't much in the way of price exploration during the cash market hours to see if there was value to be had in this particular area, to see if buyers would step in and support this area. So that's our sort of line in the sand there, the sort of 31.78, 31.79 mark on the ES. And what we were looking for this week was the market to trade down to this area and see how it reacted. So we had yesterday afternoon, we had one touch here, and then just after hours during the settlement period, we had another touch in here. And then when the Globex market opened, we've crashed straight through it. And it's on the back of some news from the Fed around GDP contractions. We don't really pay too much attention to these things like that. We're aware of them, but we often these things are the catalyst for the market moves. But what we're ultimately looking for is for the market to come through there and then retest this zone up here. So we mentioned earlier our level of 31.79. So we had an order in the market just here. We placed a stop loss just up here, so there wasn't much in the way of a stop loss. I think we were only 8 or 9 points, and the target was 31.30, which was hit this morning, and this coincides with some lows over here and previous highs. So that's how we structured the trade. That's how we took the short, and it was only on this retest that we got the trigger to actually get into the trade and execute. Hope you found that helpful. Drop us any comments that you might have on this trade or anything else in the comments, and hopefully talk to you again soon.